Here's the thing that we most often ignore, or we most often have questioned ourselves with, that you know what, how these influencers have so many products, इनको Apple के iPhones मिल रहे हैं, they are having TED talks and all of that, and we don't get to see these things. And I mean, we are wasting so much of our data on watching their content, and they are getting rewards at such an hefty prices for free, and we have nothing to kind of gain from any of it. Now, what I have kind of felt within a span of few years is that, see, whenever they must have started, it is a weird game of content creation that you don't get fame out of the blue. It takes time for your content to register, it takes time for it to be sort of recommended to people, so as to gain that amount of audience to be called in such functions and such events where you get those products for free, or an iPhone or watch or whatever that is. But just because it is shown like a 5 year transformation can be sort of edited and shown within 5 minutes, so success is invisible in that case. We don't know what efforts that person had to put through within that span of time. No, I do not give into influencer culture or the overconsumption that they kind of promote, but I do understand that there are few people who are extremely genuine and down to earth, but this is not the topic that we are discussing today. The most important thing is that we sort of are so much fantasizing that aesthetic influential lifestyle that looks so aesthetic. We don't have that. See, in the daily basis, you don't wear pink clothes only. On a daily basis, you are not having matcha. We don't even know what matcha tastes like. So it is not that if you have a cup of matcha on a daily basis, that is exactly when you are calling yourself rich or something. But just because your success, or maybe you haven't reached it, maybe you haven't achieved it yet, or the amount of money that you want to earn, you haven't not it yet. Because I mean, I'm just 22. No one is supposed to get rich out of the blue at the age of 22. It takes time for it to register. So when I'm saying that, just because you're not on social media, or just because your life does not look aesthetic, it does not essentially have to be like you're not putting in effort. See, life is not supposed to be aesthetic. 5 minutes of aesthetic reel is not the entire day. In order to shoot an aesthetic reel, the behind the scenes are also edited, right? So nobody gets to see the behind the scenes. Nobody get to see the success story. Everybody gets to see the success, and people are jealous of it. So when it comes to your life as well, and just because it is not on social media, does not mean that you are not successful or that you would never achieve success. So stop comparing yourself with people you are not going to meet ever, or fake edited stories, because internet is not real.